Hello Aries, I'm Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your love card reading for the month of November. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Aries for the month of November. And these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart, or for some of you on your time of birth. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those elements. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current love situation. However, if the object and the related video does not match your first choice, please check the other videos that are directly connected in the same session. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, the matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Aries, here we go for your love card reading for November 2021. Hello Aries, and welcome to the shell or the water group for your short love card reading for the month of November. As the first card here, we see the sun. The sun is an all-over positive card. It can even overcome severe problems or difficulties. And maybe here we see with this combinations, there is possibility that we have some quarrel in the relationship here because the whip, it represents quarrel. So maybe we had some arguments with our partners, but since we have the sun here, this will work out well. We are able to forgive and move on, but we will first go in the positive side from this combination. Here we see if we have a certain lover, there's prosperity for this relationship. This works out well. If we have certain financial goals with in partnership and with ourselves, we can be prosperous. We can have success. Also, we are grateful for the success that we are having right now. It's possible because we have some relationship issues, we cannot feel very well this abundance that is given to us here. But anyway, we need to trust here with the sun and the heart that more will come to us. There is fortune here coming to you. This is a very prosperous period for you that is coming. If you are in employment, it points to a good salary. We are happy with our salary here. It's possible also that some money is coming to you. Maybe something is given to you, a gift or something here. This we see also with this combination. Anyway, the business where we're working or the company where we are working is fortunate. It's a very successful company that we are seeing here. The money that you earn makes you happy. You are happy with the money that you're earning. If you have your own business, the same applies here. Emotionally, we are very happy. We feel good what we are doing here. Anyway, if you have some improvements in salary, you probably earn them and you work for them with this combination. Anyway, here we are able here to accumulate money, to get more money in this combination. This is what we are seeing here. Also, the business, if you have your own business, you will value your business very high. You like that people speak well of your business, and they probably do with the sun. They have trust. The sun gives trust. So here there is trust in the business. If you have your own business, it's possible also where the place where you work, the people have trust in you. This is what we are seeing here because the sun is confident. It's the truth here that we are seeing here. We shine literally at what we are doing here, and we are very confident in what we are reaching. Then we have the heart and the whip. Here we see that this is a more difficult combination. This is a quarrel. It's possible that this quarrel is quite severe. It was not an easy thing here. If you had some arguments here with your lover, but since we have the sun here, after the storm that you are having here, or after the severe arguments, the sun can bring resolution. It can resolve problems here. You are able here to maneuver both of you out here. This is what we are seeing here. In another way, in a positive way then, this points to a very chemistry reaction. You're very strong attracted to each other. There's a very strong sexual connection here with these two cards, because these are two energetic cards. The sun is fertility, and the whip is energy. This is the card from Aries, from Mars. This is energy. So if these two come together, you understand here this explodes, but it can explode also sometimes in the argumentative side here. This is what we are seeing here, but also on the sexual front, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion going on here with this combination. Anyway, if you have a combination with your lover on a sexual field, this will be very heartful here. Also, there's a lot of compassion in this relationship, because the sun is compassion here. There's desires towards each other. This could also be tough love here that we are seeing here. Possibly also for some of you here, this could point to more kinky love. This is possible with this combination. This is what we are seeing here with these two cards. Anyway, if we are able to forgive each other here, there's a gentle feedback. We come back on our feet, we relax ourselves after the storm is over, this scolding is over. We are considering this whole situation. We reconsider in ourselves, and we see here what is the best thing to do, and possibly you come to the conclusion that it's the best thing to continue with this, even though you are a little bit maybe cynical about it in the beginning. But it could be a good thing here to continue here, because there is a strong passion and attraction here towards each other. Maybe it's possible that the person, in a way, he broke your heart. This is possible, and that you need to reconsider the whole situation. Then we have the sun and the whip here. We mirror the cards here. Here we see that the harmony is restored here. The differences are resolved. If there were challenges, now there's a period of happiness. This is what we are seeing here. We see here also that if you are the sporty type or the energetic type, and mostly Aries is a very energetic type here, we see that we can do some achievements in sport. Maybe we have a job that requires a lot of energy. If not, we have maybe a hobby that we invest a lot of time of energy in here. It's possible if you are in certain competitions, like you win a victory, because the sun is victory. So if you are doing something in sports, it's possible here that you win. You can also let out a lot of energy in that here. This is what we are seeing here, this combination. It's possible also if you do this sports, that you show yourself, because the sun don't like to be hidden. So it's possible that you do this for a big audience. You do something in an audience, in a public, that requires a lot of energy. But there's a lot of things. This goes from running to combat sports. It's everything is possible here with this combination. Anyway, it requires a lot of energy that we are seeing here. In another way, if this is on the professional front, but I have very few cards here. If you want a more extensive reading, you need to check the 9-card reading. This could point also that we are in professions that we need to argument or deliberate. Maybe we need to argument for our work. Maybe we are a lawyer. Maybe we work for a union. We need to negotiate, because this points also that we are a very strong negotiator here also with this card. So Aries, for the water group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit your role, please check the other 3 card readings that are directly connected here in the same session. If you're interested in financial card readings, we do philosophical financial card readings each month that you can find on my channel. And as I said, if you want more information, just check the 9-card reading that I do each month for your sign in very detailed organization. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello Aries, and welcome to the Aerosol or the air group for your short love card reading for the month of November. The first card that we see here is the heart. This card an extraction from your 9-card reading. So if you want all the information, just check the 9-card reading. This combination, it points to a secure love. We literally could be chained to our lover here. We are very strongly connected. Sometimes this points to an unconditional and long life commitment that we are seeing here. If this we are doubting about giving this relationship a chance, we we should, because the anchor is a very solid and stable card to have here. There could really be progress in this relationship if you take the move. If you are not yet in a relationship, this could be the right way to go, because the rider is an energetic card, so it put things on the move, and here this is moving on the long run. So this is a very good combination what we are seeing here. Also, there's faithfulness in the relationship. This is really an anchored love, because it's the anchor here. This is a stable long-term relationship here, what we are seeing with this combination. This the anchor is rooted in the soil. This is really a very rooted, durable relationship where you can rely on. It stands the test of time here. This is what we are seeing. Also, probably we have a lot of affection towards each other. This is what we are seeing here. If we are doubting, if we are not yet that far, this is what I'm just saying here. This could be a very solid, stable relationship. If you are already in relationship, you already are aware of that here. This is what we are seeing here confirmed. It's possible that the lover is very depending on you. This might be the negative side from the anchor. He or she is very clingy, very close to you. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes this is possible. And anyway, this is really a foothold in our love. We can hold on to it here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that we have a very big, solid infatuation, that we are really in love here. This is what we are seeing here. This combination we should not take for granted. We should go in for it. If we are already in this relation, this is very stable. If we are doubting in this relationship, you should go for it, because this is a good combination. Then we have the anchor and the rider here. Here we see that probably you decide to take the takeoff here, that you go into this relationship. There's a start of here from this relationship. Here we see that we need to go through with it. We cannot give up. We need to pull through with this relationship here. If this is on our work front, because sometimes the anchor is about our work also, we should continue with our tasks here. We should continue with our work. On the work front, this means that it's not a good time now to change jobs. So you should, for now, stay where you are till other maybe a more better period, because the anchor asks us to stay how we are on the work front here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, here it's possible here that before maybe you have been very free, and now you decide to change these conditions and you want to become more stable. If you see that this relationship is work out for you, probably it will be like that. But anyway, the rider requires some freedom. Some people cannot be chained all the time, so you will need to establish certain terms in your relationship. So there's still some freedom in this relationship. I don't mean go out of the relationship in a physical way or in a sexual way, but here there is a need here. The rider has a need for freedom. This is what we are seeing here, freedom in other parts. Maybe we go out for having a drink with friends, or we go for meeting friends. We cannot always be chained to each other. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, if you're waiting for a change to happen, this is the right time. The anchor is slow, and these are slow changes on the long run, what we are seeing here. Then we're going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the heart and the rider. We're going to mirror here these cards. Here we see that happy news from the heart is on its way. Really, here we see the matchmaker. This is the knight in shining armor who rides to you on the white horse. He's coming to you. He brings you the love. This could be a new love that is coming into your life. If you have love difficulties before, this points to a new love. If you are already in love and you already have a partner, maybe you go on the move with your partner. Maybe you decide to go somewhere. You decide to go to the beach. You decide to go for relaxing, because the anchor is the beach. Sometimes it makes us relax. Maybe we go to a lake area. Maybe we go to the beach. Maybe we take some days off. Mostly this is a place that we are used to, because the anchor mostly is nearby. So it's possible here that that you are going for a few days off here with this combination. Anyway, the information that you are getting here, it's possibly romantic. If you receive news, it's romantic news. There's a high possibility here that this person will ask you out on a serious date, because the anchor is serious. If you go somewhere, it will be to an established place, a place that is solid. For instance, if you go for food or drinks, or somewhere where you're going, this will be a place that is there already for a long time because the anchor is solid here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, this person can literally ride into your heart because the rider has a lot of energy. He's a very intrusive card. The Aries has a lot of energy, so you could ride yourself in this person's heart, and this person is surprised that you have a lot of energy. It's possible that the one that you are seducing, or you are seduced about, is like a rascal, and you have like a soft spot for rascals here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, you see here that love will change a lot of things in your life, and especially it will make you more stable. Anyway, for Aries, for the air group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short card reading. If you want more extensive information, just check the 9-card reading in my channel. If you have interest in financial philosophical card readings, we do also financial card readings. You can find them also on my channel. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time you spend on my channel, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello Aries, and welcome to the Stone Group or the Earth Group for your short love card reading for November 2021. As the first card here, we see the clouds. It's possible there are some issues in the relationship here with the clouds. The clouds point issues, and it points that we need to focus more in certain areas of the relationship. Maybe you discovered, or one of you was not loyal in the relationship, or there were commitment problems. Maybe one of both want to be more free. Sometimes Aries like to be more free. So we see the garden here. The garden likes to be more free. There's some confusion here about this relationship that we are seeing here for the time being. Normally we can clear this up, but we should clear our head here. It could take some time. The clouds are like creating a nebula over the relationship here. This is what we are seeing here. In another way, this is also a possibility. It's possible that you hide your relationship from the public, that you have a secret relationship, because the clouds hide things. So it's possible also that you have here. It's possible that if you have problems in the relationship, the ring is around, so it returns, that you have always the same issues that you are discussing about. And it's possible that these issues are related, that one of you wants more free. It doesn't necessarily mean that he wants to go out of the relationship, or he wants to involve other people, but it's like there's a form of freedom wanted. This is what we are seeing here. And maybe because these problems are always returning, you feel a little bit shaky on unstable ground here, what we are seeing. And maybe we want to change this. Maybe we want this to become more stable. But as I said, in a way, it's possible that the problems are caused by sexual disloyalty here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. In another way, it's possible, if this is on the work front, but I want to enlighten this angle also. It's possible also there are difficulties on the work front, that things are not clear on the work front here. Here, maybe you want some changes on the work front. Maybe also on the work front, there are some restrictions, and you want to change, you want more freedom. Maybe you want more your own thing in relationships, in the work front, sorry. You want more freedom in this relationship here with your boss, or with the contracts that you have. If you have an independent business, maybe you want out of certain contracts because these contracts are dodgy or are not clear, or you don't trust them. This is what we are seeing here. But these are short-time problems here that we are facing, that we are having right now. If you are entering in a new contract, be careful if you sign something, especially with the clouds, because the clouds bring confusion. So be careful if you sign something. Double check. If you are not very familiar with contracts, let somebody else check the contract, that somebody who knows how to handle contracts here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it points that we are are involved in secret societies here. This is what we are seeing here. Or it's possible that that we don't share a lot of information about our work. We keep things of our work for us. Maybe we cannot share it. Then we have the ring and the garden. The ring and the garden, it points to actually to the next stage in the relationship. This could point to that you go from an engagement into a wedding. It can point for this for certain people, but I think here you need to work out this short-term confusion. There is something here that always is returning, and you need to find or work out what this is. It's possible here also that you both are members of the same group, the same interests. You are members of an exclusive circle, or one of you is. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This could be related to your work, or it could be related to an education that you did before. If you are not a member of, probably you're asked to become a member of a selective community. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we have a shared commitment here with the partner. If you are awaiting on some more official signed contracts here, this is about to happen. But as I said, inquire yourself, inform yourself here before you take the next step. See that you organize everything with this combination. In another way, if these problems are cleared out, it's possibly that you ask your partner, or she asks you, because we are in different times now, that your partner or you ask the partner to go in the next stage in the engagement or in the marriage. This is what we are seeing here. Probably this will happen in promise, in public here, because the garden is a public place. So probably this announcement is made in public. If not, it's announced on social networks. And also be careful what you post on social networks here, because we have the cloud here. Remember that if you post something online, it's there forever, and it's very difficult sometimes to get it out of the internet here. This is what we see here also. Anyway, you have a common purpose. You have a lot of common goals here that you are seeing here. Probably you have a social cohesion and also a relationship here. There's a group spirit here with you and the partner connected. Then here we have the clouds and the garden. This is also not a very easy combination. It's possible if we are in public, maybe our work or somewhere that we are in public, that the public is attacking us. We get some confrontation with a certain group. There are disagreements. You disagree with certain conditions, certain terms, maybe certain contracts. You disagree, and the other party, they disagree also. So here there could be a serious conflict going on here. It's possible that these people where you are functioning in are not totally honest. There's like a deception going on here. So you need to be careful here with this combination. It's possible that these people actually lie to you. So you need to be careful here. That's why I'm telling you, be careful with contracts. Tread lightly, look around you, be smart here with this combination. It's possible also that if this is, for instance, a public event and there's a politician involved, that somebody expresses their opinion there, and for some reason you are in the middle of this discussion without your actually intentions, and there is a group confrontation there, and there's a serious group argument going on there here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, you will try to work out these misunderstandings, because the ring try to balance things. It's ruled by Venus. The ring try to keep the bridges open. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, you will feel unsafe there in that situation. It will be not a very nice experience that you have there. There will be misunderstandings. You will feel very uncomfortable there during this confusing social events. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Maybe some people try to give you a bad reputation, and you disagree with it, and probably if you are smart, sometimes the clouds hide, you put on a poker face, you don't go into it. It's also possible that you take the smart approach, that you think, I'm just withdrawing here, I'm not going into that, this is not my thing here, I'm going out here, because you see there's something going on here with this combination. And then after, maybe you come in a group of friends that are close to you, and then you say, this is not going the right way. I'm going out of there. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. This could be a little confusing situation. You need to take care of yourself, especially regarding to contracts, public life. But regarding the situation here with your love life, you can clear it out. This could be stable on the long run, but you need to work out the issues that are going on, the repetitive issues, because there are repetitive issues here that are always coming back. So Aries, for the Stone Group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this confusing with the clouds short card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here in the same session. If you are interested in financial readings, we do philosophical financial card readings also each month. You can find on my channel. If you want more information about the whole month, you can check it on my channel, because we do the 9 card readings and these are very extensive in details. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. Thank you for your time, and bye bye for now. Hello Aries, and welcome to the matches or the fire group for your short love card reading for the month of November. As the first card here, we see the fish. The fish is the card of abundance. It means this is a financial card, or also it's a very good card in relationship. It means that there's a lot of going on in the relationship financially. Also the fish is sexual attraction, so it means there's a lot of sexual attraction, and we have the moon here, a lot of emotions also in the relationship. But we will first focus on these 2 cards here. It's also points here with the ring, especially there's a lot of focus here on the business. Maybe you're an independent, or you have your own business, or if you work for a business, the business is involved with money, or you yourself, you have a money business. This is possible also. Anyway, there's a lot of going on here, a lot of trafficking going on, and all these cards are creative. So this card is ruled by Venus. This is the card of creativity on our work, and Neptune also. It can be very spiritual things that we create here. Also, there's a lot of creativity going on here. So on the work field, you could be very creative here. There's support here that you are receiving, because the fish is abundance here. Anyway, if we have certain contracts, these contracts will be financially very prosperous. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe this is a work contract or something creative that we worked on, or that we waited on for a very long time here, and this is finally come true. But this will be financially very fulfilling for you. And also, if you have a partner on the physical front, it's very fulfilling, this combination with the partner. Anyway, this points to a financial contract, a business contract. Maybe you work this out for a long time for getting this contract. There's a kind of partnership here also, because the ring is a partnership here. It's possible that your partner is not only your partner in life, but also your co-creator. You create things together. This is possible here also with this combination. There's like a merge here from the 2 persons here that we are seeing here. Probably it's possible also with this combination that we are both very artistic, that we are both very focused on advancing in our life here with this combination. It's possible also in another way, but it will not apply on everybody, that you do business in jewelry, in metals. Sometimes the moon is silver, and here we see also that there is jewelry going on. It's possible that you trade in silver or in jewelry. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you are investing in those things, in jewelry or even in gold. Sometimes this points also that we invest in antiques. Maybe you do this on a regular basis, because the moon is returning, and the ring is a circle, it comes back. So maybe you will make investments on the long run, stable investments. This is what we are seeing here. There are a lot of business connections here. We can make very good profits here. These are reliable contracts that are coming back. The moon can be very profitable, because the moon is pregnancy. So it points here that our business can be very profitable here. I mean, on the business front, I don't see any pregnancy is here, but with this combination, sometimes maybe also we need to be careful here because there's a lot going on here on the physical front. Anyway, if you don't want, you can protect yourself always, I'm sure. Here, anyway, there we see here that also it's possible here that we are planning to make a mortgage arrangement or an agreement here. It's possible if we have enough money, or if we are in the money business, that we are the one responsible to give credit. This is possible also with this combination. Anyway, there will be some balance here. Maybe something need to be deposited before this can go through. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the ring and the moon. The ring and the moon here, it points to in the relationship, there's a lot of loyalty, there's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of emotions. Also on the work front, this is a very creative combination because this is ruled by Venus, and the moon is exactly what we have learned we can express in our creativity. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. What we are know, the knowledge that we have, and probably on the creative front we have a lot of knowledge here. We know how to create things, and here we can really express ourselves here in love and in relationship and in our work. This is what we are seeing, and it's not necessarily that we bribe about it. We just keep it calm here. The moon is a calm card, a restful card here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. The moon can take distance. It don't need to be always connected, but it's very strongly connected to the public. So it means also that you attract the public, you attract money. These two cards attract money here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's an emotional binding also with your work that is very profound, that is very important. It's possibly that it's something out of your unconscious, but it's probably popping up now. You have a lot of experience and you can create. Sometimes artists create something unconsciously, and when they're finished, they know what it's about. It's something inside of them. They feel that they need to create. It's possible that if you put a lot of efforts in it, that sometimes you need to rest a little bit. You are very intuitive with this with this connection. The moon is a very intuitive card. It trusts also, it's the mind. We do literally what is in our mind here. This is what we are seeing here. Here we see also that that we can express our emotions in our work. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the fish and the moon. We're going to mirror these two cards, the fish and the moon here. Here we see that a business offer is coming to us. This seems to be a very good business offer, but this is a short card reading. So if you want more information about this month, just check the long reading in my channel. Anyway, this is a good offer here that we are seeing here. There is a reason here to accept. This is a solid contract, a profitable contract. If you are still unsure, but you should not. But sometimes the moon is insecure. He's not unsure. He has like fears, and he don't know if this is the right thing to do. If you have fears or certain things, you can always go to a lawyer or somebody who is familiar with contracts for seeing if this is the right thing to do, for making yourself feel safe. But normally this is just a feeling that you have, and it's this is a very solid contract normally this year. If you have certain financial aspirations, you can work them out here with this combination. Your supportive, so your work here is emotionally supported. These people will recognize your work here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There's a lot of emotionality here that you express in your work. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we go deep in ourselves here to create. This is what we are seeing, because the moon has depth. It's about the depths in our mind here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible a lot of artists or people who are creative, or no matter if you're in business, you work at night. Maybe if you trade money, you work at night. If you're on the stock exchange, maybe you need to work at night. If you're an artist, you work also at night, because then the moon is a card of the night. So here we see this also. Maybe your job is in quiet, or artists normally have quiet jobs. People who create things need a quiet job. They need to focus their mind on their things. They cannot be in a noisy environment here. So probably it requires a lot of quietness here. This is what we are seeing here with this problem. Anyway, Aries, for the fire group. This is all for this month. This is a quite financial, prosperous reading. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of possibilities in the job, positive contracts here if you want to work. There's a lot of opportunities here. So you should go for it here with this combination, especially with the fire group. They need to go for it here if they have the right feeling on it. Anyway, thank you for your time. If you want more information, check the extensive reading. If you are interested in financial card readings, we do also philosophical financial card readings each month. You can check them on my channel. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my videos, my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.